Your birth chart can tell you what kind of career path to choose? Yes. Yes, it can. Let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Lindsay, and I'm not an astrologer, just an enthusiast with a doctorate in pharmacology. There are many answers to this question, and some of it can range from very basic information to more technical aspects of this topic. And when I analyze someone's birth chart, I can honestly tell you the answer is in almost everything in the chart. For the purpose of this video, to make sure I effectively answer this question, I'm going to give you some of the basic things you can look for in your birth chart to help give you a place to start your research, or at least gather some questions that you can discuss with an astrologer if you want to do a full reading to discuss your career path or what they found in other things in your chart. This is a quick sketch I put together just to highlight some points that we're going to look at on our birth charts to get some insight on our career path. The first thing you want to do is generate your own birth chart, which you can do for free on many resources, and I can highlight those resources down below. Once you get your birth chart, you can compare it to some of the points that I'm going to go over in this video. Now, when you get your birth chart, the first thing you want to look for is the ascendant or rising sign. This usually starts at the first house. This is also included in what we call the big three, which is your sun, moon, and ascendant sign all together. Learning how these three work together and blend together in life can teach us a lot about the psychology behind our career choices or what we are happy doing. But if you want to just look at the ascendant, that alone can give us enough information as well, because it mostly talks about our life approach, how we give a first impression, just what we put out there and project first. The next thing you want to look for is midheaven. This starts at the 10th house and can indicate your career path. It can look at goals, achievements, social standing. It's really going to indicate the journey you take to reach your highest aspirations. And sometimes it's indicated by MC, which is a Latin acronym for middle of the sky. When we look at ascendant and midheaven, we're mostly going to look at the sign that these lie in. But once we start looking at the houses, we can look more into the signs and the planets associated with these houses. House 2 can give us insight on our income. This will talk about how we will spend it, earn it, and sustain it. House 6 looks at our working conditions. What type of working conditions are favorable for you? And usually this refers to the typical 9-to-5 kind of job. Now, the last house I look for is house 10, which talks about your careers, your long-term success, your overall career path. And although midheaven starts right here at house 10, it's important to identify house 10 separately, especially when you look at what planets are here, so you maintain that understanding of the running theme of where those planets are placed. Now, as I've stated before, when I've prepared astrology reports, I have found a lot of information about careers all over the chart. But there's one particular planet that I like to focus on that helped me understand a lot more about myself and how I can approach these careers, and that's Saturn. Saturn can give us insight on our career path or how well prepped we are for a specific career path, because it tells us a lot about structure and it shows us where we're going to spend a lot of our time. So for example, my Saturn is in Scorpio, and characteristics of that would be stubborn about your goals, investigative, hardworking. And I have to say, looking back after receiving my doctorate, this was definitely more accurate than I thought at the time. I hope this gave you some guidance on how to find your career path in your birth chart and gave you a starting place to have fun doing your own research on this. I wish you all the best of luck. And of course, as always, I'll see you in the horoscope section.